Pinsent Masons, other law firms, other industries and sectors, etc., have all had the same issue of people thinking that cyber's not their problem. The protection of information is somebody else's job. It's IT, it's InfoSec, it's nothing to do with them. I think with the amount of news stories you get on breaches and kind of coverage in the mainstream media, people are a lot more aware. And I think the tide is turning. We're not there yet as a society even, that people are getting more responsible. But one of the things we've seen is actually tying it back to the individual. So forget about our corporate world for the time being, our law firm, the law data, the client data, but actually let's talk about you and yours. Your information is important to you. You wouldn't like to have your identity stolen. You wouldn't like £5,000 charged to your credit card. And the key is taking that referenceability, that pain point from a personal perspective, and then enforcing those behaviours in the work environment. The concept or kind of cliche of if you're building a security program for compliance as your main driver, you're just going to be compliant. But actually we don't want that. We want actually agile defences. So why don't we kind of change behaviour in a better way? We've used the restricted intelligence content to support our campaigns across the globe. Based on the security culture study we did, we obviously identified the themes. We were then able to pair the content from restricted intelligence to those particular campaigns. So a more recent one we've just done is around mobile phishing and the kind of the challenges and risks associated with that. We've launched our campaign with the physical media, the handouts, the posters, the screensavers, etc. In terms of the feedback we got from the series, it all surprised me because I think we're still breaking down barriers from the traditional training approaches to security. So it surprised me the fact that we had senior partners in the business go, "This is funny, I like it, I get what you're saying." And the fact that we'd made those connections, because historically that's quite hard to do, to get airtime with senior partners in the firm, to just talk to them about something you feel is important, they might not see, but to get them to come and talk to you about something that you were doing was fantastic. The subject matter is information security, right? But actually the engagement is with people, and security people aren't necessarily the best people at engaging. It's been proven in a number of previous roles I've had in the industry itself that employee engagement, they don't like the boring compliance stuff. If you really want to jump off the page and get people hooked or interested in something, a great way through that is with some laughter and some jokes.